yeah. That's where I learned that piano. I love that about that song. There's so much piano in it, even though Jeff Beck is so guitar oriented, you know, that song has so much piano in it. But that was like one of the we were outside the bowling alley in Mount Pleasant listening to the band through the door because we were underage and they were playing I'm Going Down and, you know, Santana and stuff, and it was like, I want to be in a band. I want to go in and jam with them.
And now you are a band.
Yeah.
That was 18 what?
Yeah, 1879.
Are you going to keep the towel on the chair? Just for the...
It's a pretty sweet setup up here.
Thanks.
Not too bad.
And it was here 20 some years ago.
It was the selling point of the house for me in 1992 when we moved in. This was an attic.
Oh, really?
What a master bedroom this will make.
Oh, no kidding, right?
These used to be full of hardware.
Oh, sure, yeah. Now it's all
on the computer.
Yeah. That's the same way our video edit bays are. They went from all these different decks to just a computer. That's all it takes now.
Yeah, that's all.
And you kind of tell me how you got involved with this whole thing.
I got a call from David on Facebook last Thursday or Friday, and he said, I may need your services. Can you give me a call? And Kevin you probably told him to call me, didn't you? Kevin Simnocker, who is a very talented songwriter in his own right, and guitarist. And Kevin and I have worked on his project up in my studio, and so Kevin was the singer and the guitarist on this record. And the way we put the song together, and I knew we could do it pretty quickly because this keyboard can produce music tracks at the touch of a button, pretty much. So, but in the studio, it's very, very easy to come up with a full band sound, and then I can customize it. So between Kevin's live guitar and my fake band, we were able to produce the music. I knew we'd be able to do it, you know, quickly enough to get it done. But it was drop everything else and go to the song and get this out. And I finished the song mix at 3 o'clock this morning. And just in time, I sent it to the Iowa Lottery, and then got a letter back from them, or an email back from them at 8:47 this morning, saying that they were going to use it. So I didn't get any sleep after that.
Yeah, I was about to say, tell me, you said again, gosh, what was it, 3 or so hours of sleep last night?
Yeah, well, kind of crispy. But it comes with the territory, the way that Kevin and I put the song together is he sent me the tracks over the internet. He recorded all his vocals and his guitar at his house and sent them to me over the internet, and then I pulled them off of my laptop, put them into my computer, and then transported them and imported them into the program that I used for mixing.
Absolutely. And you said you can basically do the entire band essentially from the keyboard here? How's that kind of work?
Well, I can play it just like a synthesizer, or I can push a couple of buttons and then I have drums and bass, and so Kevin and I decided on the tempo of the song, and I asked him what kind of song it was. He said a novelty song, but I got the scratch track from Kevin, the demo of the song, and from there I was able to, you know, decide what setting or style I would use to put together the rhythm track, the backing tracks. And so these are the different tracks. Here's the let's see. Here's Kevin's vocal. And these guitars.
Hello, boss, I thought I should give you a call. You know we've been...
So these tracks came to me over the internet, you know, and then I imported them into here, and so that's live playing. And then his vocals, he did at his house, and I put them in here. And then I just have, you know, the mastering tools. Here's a compressor that I used on his voice, and reverb, and you'll not be using any of this garbage. But see, and then here's the rhythm that came off of the keyboard. So
Wow.
here we go.
Hello, boss, I thought I should give you a call. You know, we've been through some good times. Yeah, and some bad times, but this time it's the best of all. Cause I'm calling rich, it's calling rich. I'm not working anymore, I'm calling rich, it's calling rich. I won't be coming in no more, I'm calling rich, it's calling rich. My numbers have all been played, I won the lottery. It's a brand new day.
And so I've got all these instruments that I can play, but why do them when Kevin can play them for real?
Oh, absolutely. Can you show me that keyboard?
Yeah.
Again, there?
Yeah, the
One more time. That's good.
okay. So I was going back and forth on the rhythm, what I would use for a background, and this is I kind of used some different settings of different things in the studio instead of just one live. But here's the bluegrass. The tempo was 105, so I lock into the tempo, and we were talking about using banjos, so I'm locked into the tempo. I clear out the drums, and here's some banjo stuff. But I didn't use that.
Sure.
I used the banjos from there, and this is what I ended up using was this setting. And not live, I did a lot of editing and
Sure, yeah.
along with that, but it's so legit, it sounds like the real thing.
Oh, absolutely.
That keyboard.
That's pretty incredible what you can do with that thing.
It is, and so it makes music production, you know, go a lot faster than it would with a regular band. You know, you'd have
sure,
to
yeah.
mic the drums and everything, and if I want to just use the drums, I can come in here and just cancel out the other settings. Add bass. Add guitar. And so it didn't used to be this way. The old keyboard I had, you had to program every note by hand.
Oh, sure.
And, but it makes it a lot more musical, and it's you know, it gives it a flow of production and allows me to spend time on the music rather than the technical end of it.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
But let's see, and then so to that, I laid this track down, and then added Kevin's guitars on top of that. And this is what we ended up with.
Hello, boss, I thought.
And then we put a solo in there and like.
Well, that's pretty incredible. It's amazing what you can do with this stuff. Well, cool. Well, thank you very much. That's all.
Oh,
There we go. That's a pretty good one.
Great.
Good.
Great. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
You the man, Brian.
Hey, glad I can.
And you cut
And you
this
the
whole
other
section
man.
on video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I say, we'll go get it turned around, have it on Fox at 9, CBS at 10,
Sweet.
and have it on the web a little bit later. I'll see if I can.
Is this your only story for the day?
That's my story for the
Oh,
day. so,
great.
yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Quaker employee David Bozier got the good news.
I heard that somebody at Quaker had won the lottery.
Then his team checked their tickets, and
Needless to say, it wasn't us.
but Bozier saw a chance for victory anyway, with a song he wrote more than a year earlier. That fit the scene just right.
I got excited about it, and I called up Kevin and I says, hey, we need to finish this. We need to finish this song now.
So they got to work.
So I thought I should give you a call.
Kevin laid down the vocals and guitar, and their friend Mark
The rhythm track, the backing tracks.
gave it some life.
I finished the song mix at 3 o'clock this morning.
But it was just in time.
Who last night recorded a song about this winning. It's the Shipping 20. How about
Callin' in Rich became the theme for the day.
Cause I'm calling him rich, he's calling him rich,
I knew we'd be able to do it, quickly enough to get it done.
he's calling him rich.
Those lottery winners, they had to buy a lot of lottery tickets to make this happen overnight for them, And it's that way with the music.
It's a brand new day.
It feels like I won a lottery, but I don't see any money.
But they say that feeling is payoff enough. Now, the group says their first order of business after their marathon of preparation is to get a little sleep tonight. But David says he looks forward tomorrow to congratulating his coworkers when they get back, at least those ones that didn't call in rich. Get where I'm going there? Anyway, covering the corridor in Cedar Rapids tonight, Brian Scott, Fox 28 News.
All right, thank you, Brian. Good story.